Let's talk the Dream Team. Basically, these guys all live in this institution. They're all part of the same therapy group, which doesn't really seem like the best idea ever, seeing how different their conditions are, but then again, I don't know how it works, so. You've got Michael Keaton, who, despite being a pathological liar with a violent streak, just looks like he's going through a rough patch. You've got Christopher Lloyd, who seems to have a unique case of OCD in that he has somehow convinced himself he's one of the doctors working in the institution.
I can report this! We have rules around here, buddy!
Then there's Peter Boyle, who, after a nervous breakdown, believes himself to be Jesus Christ himself, and Stephen First, a near-catatonic couch potato, whose only means of communication seems to be baseball references.
A word from our sponsor.
Which I don't get because I don't fucking watch baseball. Now you might think that taking serious medical conditions and playing them for laughs isn't in the best taste ever, and yet it's Batman, Doc Brown, and young Frankenstein's monster acting goofy. I'll take it.
Who's gonna do the report on you, you jerk-off?
See what I'm up against, Doctor?
The story? Well, let's see. Basically, the group's well-meaning psychologist decides to bring the guys out of the institute to a baseball game. They all get in their minivan when the doctor decides to liven up the mood.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back.
Come on, everybody, come on. What a stroker.
But anyway, obviously the trip doesn't go according to plan when Baseball Boy is taken out of the van to take a piss, and Beardy here gets taken down by a bunch of crooked cops. This leaves the group lost and helpless in New York City. Cue shenanigans. So as you might have guessed, they each get their moment to act delightfully silly, and they start to show some signs that getting out of the hospital might just be the best medicine for them.
Ryder's unbelievable. Man could throw a lamb chop past the goddamn wolf.
There are some great moments in that montage, to be fair. But wait, what kind of framing is this? Peter Boyle walks into a gospel church where he proceeds to spontaneously strip. Christopher Lloyd gets thrown out of a bar. Michael Keaton kicks some guy's ass in a restaurant, and they all get into a giant cardboard box to shield themselves from the rain. And although that scene is already pretty great, it is made even greater by the use of one of the best songs ever written. Anyway, as it turns out, the assholes responsible for beating up Beardy are actually trying to shut him up for good, since he's obviously a witness some pretty heavy shit.
I have died and been reborn. I can do it again, Buster.
But the gang come and save the day after, of course, they each conveniently get a chance to make peace with whatever made them lose it in the first place.
Really? We got it!
It's all pretty cheesy, especially when they bring out Christopher Lloyd's kid.
Miss Ferguson gives you a star when you color it the right color. Parrots are green, canaries are yellow.
Aw, boring! Get in the fucking box! But yeah, all's well that ends well, and before anyone even gets a chance to shower, eat, or take a shit, they're back out into the world where nothing bad will ever happen to them. Wait.
Label!
What to say about the Dream Team? It is pure late 80s gold. The film itself's nothing mind-blowing. There's barely any story, but the nostalgia factor is through the roof. It's an awesome comedy trio doing great work. Hell, even if it was these four guys sitting around comparing anuses, I'd fucking watch it.
That's public property.
I give it 3 dinosaurs. Corny, but irresistible. Check it out. Now, where's that dinosaur?